What's up, YouTube? Dylan here at Dylan's Home Espresso Bar. Today we are going to be doing some unboxings that I have had for quite some time from different companies, so bear with me here. I have about three or four different companies who have sent me things, so I would like to unbox them right now for you guys. I have to do everything one-handed. If you guys are new to the channel, I actually fractured and dislocated my wrist, so bear with me here as I do everything one-handed. It may take a little bit more time, and for that I apologize, and I hope you guys can just bear with me. So very first thing that I would like to show you guys is the unboxing of the NanoFoamer and the Tip Milk Jug from Subminimal. If you guys have not heard about this company, definitely go check them out. I am not sponsored by any of these companies that I'm going to unbox for today. However, I am just showing you guys some items that were sent to me and some things that I have been using that I have really enjoyed. So the very first one is the Tip Milk Jug. Now this milk jug is a stovetop milk jug. It is made out of stainless steel. This thing is really nice. Now, I do recommend that if you use this to get your milk up to temperature, to froth the milk, to create that really nice microfoam, to get that nice latte art, strongly recommend that you use a digital thermometer so that you can really get that temperature to where you want, because you don't want to undercook the milk and you don't want to scald the milk, because it's going to really affect the taste and also the frothing at the very end. So that is the Tip Milk Jug. Now, this milk jug is very nice. It's very, I would say it's about the same size as a Breville milk jug. There is I can't show you guys, there are some circles in here to show you where to really identify where you're putting in the milk so you can measure it every single time. One thing that I really liked about this cup is, if you guys can see, it does have that nice tip at the very top there for the spout, to where you can get really nice and detailed design. So I can just show you a couple here. So there is a heart, and then over here is a tulip. Now this is on the actual package itself. However, it does take some getting used to, because I'm used to a bigger flow tip instead of a really sharp spout. Now, I recommend that if you guys are just starting out for latte art, that you maybe start with maybe a wider mouth as opposed to a sharp spout like this, because it is a little bit more difficult, and this is for intricate designing when pouring that latte art. So that is the Subminimal Tip Latte Jug. So I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side here as we go to the next item. So the next item to talk about is another item that Subminimal has sent me, and that is the Nano Foamer by Subminimal. Now, this has been really, really fun to use. More fun to use when I didn't hurt my hand, but still fun to use. It's just a little bit harder to control and to obviously pour latte art. But I have absolutely been joyed by using this thing. I have previously owned a Power Licks. It is off of Amazon. I believe it's like $16 on Amazon. Don't quote me on that, but they are fairly cheap. Now, I tried getting that to produce nice silky latte art, nice silky milk, to create that latte art as I can with traditional steam wands from like the espresso machines that I have, Barista Express, Dual Boiler, and also the Linea Mini. However, I found myself getting more of a cappuccino, really thick foam with that Power Licks. So this guy is coming at about $39, $40 from their site. And I would say that with the price that you get without using a traditional steam wand, this thing can produce just as silky of milk as the steam wands do. So do this one-handed here. So the nice thing about the Nano Foamer, as you guys can see, there's a screen there. There's a fine and then an extra fine. So it comes with another extra screen here, and this is super fine. So super fine and fine, I have used both. I would strongly recommend that you stick with the fine until you get pretty good at it, and then I would go super fine, because it is a bit hard to create that foam at first. You might just get too foamy, because with this you are going to add a little bit too much air, or at least I did on my first go around, and it wasn't to the milk texture that I was used to. But once you get the hang of it and you start using it every day, it becomes extremely easy, and you are going to be very, very satisfied with that silky milk texture that you are going to generate with this Nano Foamer. So again, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I know this is repetitive, but it does help my channel grow, and it helps me make more content for you guys. So again, for that, I thank you guys. So that is the Subminimal Nano Foamer. So again, shout out to Subminimal for sending me these items to review. There is going to be a more in-depth video today posting at 1 p.m. Central Time. So make sure to check that out on my channel as well. All right, now we are going to go to the next package. So I want to give a shout out to Very Barista for sending me these items for review. Again, I am not sponsored by this company. They strictly just sent these items for me to review on my channel to show you guys. So again, thank you so much for that. So the first item for review is the silicone gasket La Morizzaco. So they sent me a new seal for my group head. So for that, I thank you guys. I will be installing these once my factory ones pretty much go bad. I'm not a big fan of wasting, so I don't want to change this out just because I got it. I want to wait until I actually need to use it. So again, thank you. They also sent me one for my Breville dual boiler as well. So when they both go bad, I will be sure to install these, and I will do an installation video for you guys as well. So the next item for review is the shower screen. This is for my, I believe, Linea Mini. I will make sure on that, but I believe this is for my Linea Mini as well for the shower screen. Now this is the Espresso E&B Lab Brewing. So again, thank you guys so much. When I get to it, I will definitely show you guys. I'll do an installation video and show you guys an update of how it is. So the next item for review is the Suedo 58.5 Precision Coffee Tool, and this is the dosing cup. So I unpackaged everything except for this, so bear with me here. I don't know if I'll be able to unbox. Oh, here we go. So I tried making it easy by undoing all the boxes beforehand because it takes forever with one hand, but I'll try my best to open this for you guys. Okay. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone who is currently watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. All right. This is really hard one-handed. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. All right, so this is the Suedo 58.5 Precision Coffee Dosing Tool, so dosing cup. So really nice dosing cup. I really like the ledge. Now this circle goes around. Again, this is very small, so if you notice, the dosing cup that Jamin and Mr. Thomas sent to me also is kind of like this one. The one that they sent me is also a lot deeper than this one. This is a little bit more shallow. However, with the niche in comparison, the dosing cup, it really sits extremely far into your basket, and something that I'm not too fond of because you're going to get a lot of space between the sides or around the edges of the basket, and that's going to lead to side channeling if you don't tap that and tap the basket down to really distribute all those grinds evenly. So you want to make sure, especially when you get your dosing cups, to make sure that you really completely fill the edges, and also make sure you have good distribution and tamping techniques as well. So again, thank you. And then the last item for review for Very Barista, which they sent to me, is this box right here. Probably should have undid this one as well, but this one's a little easier. So this one is the, wow, this is actually really, really nice. This is the 58.5 millimeter tamper. This is sent to me by Very Barista as well. This is a precision tamper that is very, very, very affordable. So Shout out to Very Barista. This thing is extremely durable. It's made out of real wood and it's just really nicely made. But this one, I believe, don't quote me, is about $40 on Amazon. So if you guys are looking to really up your game and you guys have a 58.5 millimeter or 58 millimeter tamper, or sorry, 58.5 millimeter machine, make sure that you guys check out Very Barista. Very nice precision tool and very, very affordable. So again, thank you so much, Very Barista, for sending me these items to review. All these items I will be pretty much showing on my channel throughout the rest of the year. However, I will be showing you guys every once in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and put these out to the side here. All right, now the very last box that I have to unbox for you guys is sent from J. Espro Coffee. So if you guys have not heard of J. Espro Coffee, make sure to go check them out. They are on Etsy. They sell WDT tools. Now I reached out to them to see if they could send me an item, and thankfully they did send me one to review on the channel. So can't wait to show you guys if I can open this thing. Okay, so here you have the base. So this is all 3D molded. So if you guys can see, it's kind of like a marble look to it, really nice. So that is the base. This is the part of the WDT tool that you're going to hold. And here are the needles that you are going to use to pretty much put this together. Now, I'm not going to put this together for you guys right now because I do only have one hand, and that's going to be a very big struggle and very, very time consuming. So I will definitely go ahead and have my wife help me with this. And when I get them together, I will see how this WDT tool performs and see how well they do against the other WDT tools that I currently own. So again, J. Espro Coffee, thank you so much for sending me this item to review. I can't wait to go more in depth with this, do a comparison video for you guys at home. Again, I thank you guys so much. Okay, so this is the last item for review. This was sent to me by Napokun. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. They actually taught me a recipe that I am going to be sharing to you guys, and it's pour over. It really, really makes a big difference on the pour over that I'm going to show you. This recipe really, really shocked me because when he first told me the recipe, now we went on live and he taught me this recipe for about 35 minutes. So again, if you're watching, thank you so much for teaching me this recipe, and I can't wait to master it to show you guys eventually. So the first item that was sent to me from their company is a tamper. Now, yes, you might think this is a really small tamper, but I'm going to show you guys if I can. Man, I really should have undone these because it's a big struggle. Okay. Sorry for the delay. All right, and I will answer all of your guys' questions. I'm practically blind, so not really, but I can't read that far away. You guys are pretty far away from the screen. I do want to thank Dane for sending me super chats and supporting my channel. So if you guys aren't familiar with super chats and super stickers are a way to give to my channel to support me and my channel. Everything all the money that I raise from this channel is going to go straight back into the channel. I am looking to get another espresso machine, whether it's a lever machine or a pressure profiling machine. So thank you guys so much for all of the support for my channel. So this is I have to ask them or I have to measure it, but this is, I believe, a 53 millimeter tamper. So this is going to work good for the Breville Barista Express. However, it's a really small tamper. Now this isn't a normal tamper like this one. This one's meant to pretty much hold like a doorknob or whatever you guys feel most comfortable. But this one's really nice because it sits, if you guys can notice, it sits in the palm of your hand really, really nicely. And one thing to note is that when you use the bigger tamper like this, you have a lot of control and it's pretty much forcing that weight down with your pretty much your whole arm going into the puck. However, this one, if you can see, this is made out of real wood. Sorry if I can get you guys up close. It's very, very small, but this is meant to sit down on the basket and push with your fingers. So you go all four corners or all four sides. And this, I have not used this yet. This is the first time that I unbox this, obviously. So make sure to watch out for videos in reference to this tamper, because I am extremely excited to see how this tamper is, how comfortable it is, and just kind of see what the workflow is with this tamper. So pretty excited to use that. Now, this item is one of the most excited items that I was going to unbox, and this one was sent to me again by the same company and same person. I already have plenty of dosing cups. Obviously, the one that I use on a day-to-day basis is the one that Mr. Thomas made for me. So again, thank you, Mr. Thomas, if you're watching. However, right now it has been a struggle to use the one that Mr. Thomas sent me, and it'd be a struggle to use something like this because I do need the niche cup right now because I am only using one hand. And this, if I were to flip it with one hand, it's gonna fall and it's gonna be a big mess. So that is only positive that I have to say about the niche dosing cup that I have right now, is because it does allow me to hold that cup with my thumb and flip it, so that way I can still make coffee for me, my wife, my family, and you guys as well. So here is the last item for review. Very, very hard to unbox this stuff one-handed, so I am sorry that I am taking up you guys' time. I totally forgot about these unboxings, so it's a little bit harder to unbox this thing. Ugh. All right. Whew. If you guys have never tried to do anything one-handed, don't. It's awful. So here is the dosing cup that was sent to me. Now this one is made out of real wood and stainless steel. Really nice base to it. It's got stainless steel bottom, and then it's got the real wood. Now you can stain this, but I really like the look of this dosing cup because it really just gives off that grainy wood-like texture, and it really goes well with the niche and the color. So if you guys have seen the niche, the base of the niche is more of this color. It's a lighter color wood, which I really, really enjoy. I know a lot of people buy these things and they change the color, but I just like the simplicity of the grinder itself, so I like to keep it in the way it came. So inside, it is wood inside of there. So now for static, I don't know exactly how well it's going to perform, if there's going to be a lot of static or if there's not going to be a lot of static. I would have to say there's probably not going to be much static with wood, but then again, I am not sure. So that is definitely going to be something that I look forward to testing as well. So again, thank you guys so much for everybody. Thank you Subminimal for sending me the NanoFoamer and the Tip Milk Jug. Thank you Very Barista for sending me those gaskets, the tamper, and also the dosing cup. Also, thank you so much to I can't remember his name, Napakun. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, for sending me the items that you sent to me. Really, really appreciative of all the items. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. So sorry for the delay for these items. They were sent to me a little bit ago, but with the unfortunate events that happened with my hand and doctor's appointments and stuff like that, and getting things situated with work and everything, thank you guys so much for bearing with me here. So I am gonna bring the camera a little closer so I can read some of the comments. So give me one moment here. I'm just gonna see if there's anybody that has any questions. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone who is on and supporting me. So what's wrong with your other arm? So I fractured it and dislocated it in 2 different spots playing softball, unfortunately. Let's see. Have to support you, Dylan. Thank you so much. So wrist dislocated, I thought, not broken. Yeah, so wrist is dislocated, like I said, in 2 spots, and also fractured. So I guess with me being in the medical field before going into I mean, it's still medical field, but pharmaceuticals, we've been told that fractures are sometimes worse than breaking bones just because it's not broke through all the way. But let's hope that I can have a speedy recovery. Again, thank you to Dane for sending me a super sticker to support the channel. Yes, I am waiting right now, unfortunately, for insurance to approve the MRI. So hopefully that can be sooner than later. It's been since Tuesday, and we still haven't gotten anywhere. So also the super sticker that Dane sent me was a guy with a bruised or pretty much broken arm. So thought it was pretty funny. All right, so again, thank you guys all so much for tuning in to the unboxing. I am going to be going live hopefully a little bit later today and showing you guys some of the new tools and accessories that I got. I think I want to go over the niche cup and also compare that with the cup that Mr. Thomas gave me. I'm going to compare it with the new cup that I just got and also the 58.5 millimeter dosing cup as well. Now, one thing to point out before I go is this dosing cup, I believe, is a 54 millimeter. So this is going to go with my Barista Express. So, but I think that because this base is small enough, it's going to fit in the niche dosing spot pretty well to grind the beans. Now, the only thing I fear is it's not tall enough, so grinds may go everywhere, but I'm not sure. So that is another thing that I'm going to see. But I really want to test the static of all of my dosing cups. Now, I know static is pretty much per bean. I know you can get more static with certain beans and then less static with others. Also, you can use James Hoffman's different style or technique, you can call it. It's just by squirting 2 different squirts of water and then shaking it up. That gets rid of the static as well. And also you can take the end of any kind of silverware like a fork, a knife, or a spoon, and you can just run that part underwater and then directly go from there into the cup and just swirl it around. And I have tried that, it does work. So just a couple of different techniques to get rid of static if you guys are experiencing that. So I think that's going to wrap up this unboxing video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the love and support you guys have shown me. The coffee community is absolutely amazing. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button while you're watching or while you watch this video over again. It really, really supports my channel and helps me get noticed more. So again, thank you. I'm finding that squirting water into the beans makes more of a clumping issue. I don't really have a problem with static here in this climate. So it just really depends, to be honest. So there's times where I think the more syrupy coffees, like I know from Good Brothers Indian Monsoon Malabar, that one I have a little bit more problem. So I know with Indian Monsoon Malabar from Good Brothers, I do experience a little bit more of static problems, but I really, really enjoy the coffee. So I noticed that just doing a little bit of water into the beans really, really helps with static. So that has been something that I have been doing with that. Now, there are certain coffees like the new ones, like the butterscotch vanilla, and molasses. That was the newest one that I just received from Good Brothers. I have not experienced any staticking issues at all, and I just finished the bag. So it just depends on the climate you're in. It depends on the beans, if there's any kind of extra added syrupy kind of stuff to it. So definitely, if you guys are experiencing that issue, if you do get clumping and there's no staticking, then you can just use a WDT tool to just pretty much get rid of those clumps and you have no static. However, they both create a bit of work, but I would rather use a WDT tool than deal with static because it sucks sometimes to just keep hitting that cup and trying to get those loose grounds out of the coffee or out of the dosing cup. Now, it is only a couple grams here and there, but it definitely makes a big difference, or 0.2, 0.3 grams that are held in here. But in my opinion, I like to try to stay as consistent as possible. And if there's any kind of variables that you can control, I like to control them. So just make sure that you are staying consistent each and every day to get the best possible shot. So thank you to all of you who have sent me wishes to get better soon. I really appreciate that. I will keep you guys updated because you guys are family. So again, thank you guys so much for the love and support you've shown for my channel, and I hope to see you guys soon later today.